Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to a match here on WWE 2K25. This one is the Usos take it on the Mega Powers, Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage. Now, there is some reasons behind this one. If you do remember from last week, we had a match between Hulk Hogan and Perro Aguayo Sr. In that match, for some reason, Jey Uso, I can't remember who it was now, Jey Uso interfered in the match and attacked Hulk Hogan. I've got no idea why. And I've got no idea why these guys are also having all separate entrances, but it is what it is. So yeah, we thought, originally I was going to do Jey Uso versus Hulk Hogan one-on-one, and then Mr. MZK Punk on Discord made me realise that was a fucking stupid idea. So we have turned it into a tag team match, which is great. It can help to develop our tag team roster as well. So of course that is, I despise, I mean, there's a lot of things in WWE I don't like, don't get me wrong, but for me, the yeet thing, I absolutely despise it. It is the worst thing I've ever seen in wrestling. I don't know what it is. I think it's just, yeah, it is what it is, you know. I can't stand it. I really can't. But either way, you got Jimmy Uso here. I think WWE had a nice little experiment with the Usos, realised that as singles competitors, they're not enthralling, they're not the best wrestlers. Let's put them back as a tag team and let them do what they do best. It's the best logical thing for them. I mean, these two can dominate the tag division and they can carry the tag division. As single stars, they can't even carry a bottle of water. They're awful. All right then, Macho Man Randy Savage. Let's look at the ranking system while we are here then, before we get too deep into this one. So Savage and Hogan as the Mega Powers, 6 matches -2 overall, so not great. And the Usos, 10 matches, 0 overall, again, not great really. Looking at the individual rankings though, so Jimmy Uso on +2 after 10 matches. Jey Uso on +1 after 11 matches, so of course they have had some singles matches in the past for us. Neither been very successful. And Randy Savage on -1 after 20, which is terrible, really, for him. And Hulk Hogan, of course, having a bit of a shitty year, but he's had a bit more of a turnaround recently. He is on -5 for this year after 19 matches, but he's on +9 after 64 matches overall, which puts him currently 36th in the rankings. Talk of the devil. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. Gotta love that song, don't you, really? Alright then, let's crack a lack into the action. Right. I mean, this could go either way. I mean, I've got no real... I prefer that Hogan and Savage win for the singles rankings, but I prefer the Usos won for the tag team rankings, if that makes sense. Nice DDT. So it's Jimmy with a shirt on. Oh yeah, because Jay's doing that. Oh, yeah. You know what? The more I look at it, the more I want Hogan and Savage to win, because they're not yeeting everywhere. Oh my god, the audience are doing it now as well. Savage, oh clever, using the ropes to his advantage, jumping over the top and garroting Jay over the top. Jimmy now with a boot into the spine. Yeah, I have put these two back together as a tag team, but for some reason they're entering solo, so I need to probably fix that. I need the Kabuki Warriors as well, don't I? Not Freedom even, not Kabuki Warriors. Let me grab me pad, write myself some notes. Freedom. The Usos. There we go. Right. So, I mean, I think at this point as well, utilising the two Usos solo, the game has got them both quite strong, so I think Hogan and Savage are going to be slightly higher rated, but again, it is only slightly, I think. It's not going to be by much at all, as Savage now dropping the boot right into the back of the leg. That's going to be annoying for Savage, isn't it? He's about to go for his elbow, and Hogan's just turned him over and moved him out of the way. And that's it. When you're two single stars, not an official tag team, that's what happens. You can get confused. You can cause trouble that your partner has to then deal with. Hogan, big knee strike into the face of Jey Uso inside the ring. Brings him back up to a standing base. Spinning fist right to the face. And now they switch over. Savage now going after Jey as Hogan with a high angle backdrop on Jimmy. And Hogan coming to save his partner. Savage off the ropes he goes. High backdrop. There's the pin. It won't be enough, but you are forcing your opponent to use up even more energy when they have to kick out and stuff like that. Jimmy now rolling Savage through. There's the boot right into the spine. There's the uppercut, and now Hogan is trying to get the referees in the way, and now Hogan's going to have to go back after Jey. Taking Jey up into the vertical suplex position and drops him. Hogan now with a strike in the gut. A chop across the face there by Hogan. There's a super kick, and another super kick into the back of their head by Jimmy. That's going to be enough for the pin, but Savage is there to break it up straight away. That was a Savage super kick, if you ask me. Big overhand strike. Hogan now sending Jey off the ropes. Oh, I keep thinking he's going to go for the big boot. He doesn't. There's the pin, though. Both guys going for the pin. There's the elbow. And, yeah, they're looking pretty good at the moment, I must admit. The Mega Powers. Oh, I lost my voice there for a second. Now, all of a sudden, the Usos turning things around. Hogan, big running back elbow into the corner, but Jimmy catches him now, rolls him through. Savage is there to break up the pin attempt, though. Hogan now has the kendo stick. Remember, these matches are always no DQ for some reason. There is one of the worst spears in wrestling you'll ever see by Jimmy Uso, and it is only enough for the 2 count. Oos. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Usos, I must admit, but it is what it is. Hogan now wrenching back at the neck of Jimmy Uso. Jey gets taken up by Savage, in with a scoop slam. There's the pin. Hogan dropping the elbows onto Jimmy. And the kendo stick right across the chest. Another one across the back. And another one straight across the chest as well. Savage up top. He's going to go for that big Macho Man elbow. He hit it. That could be enough. He doesn't go for the pin, though. Why are you not going for the pin, you nip? I don't know why. Now he goes to the pin, but I think it's far too late. It is far too late, because now Jimmy's there to break it up. There's the super kick there by Jimmy on Savage. Hogan with a scoop slam. He's going to follow that up, as he always does. Him with the atomic leg drop. If Savage can take out... No, he's missed it. Okay. There's the super kick by Jey now on Savage. A super kick by Jimmy. That's amazing, isn't it? Everyone always takes the piss out of the Young Bucks for the super kicks. And look at the Usos here. Super kick party for themselves. Up on top now. There's the Uso splash attempted. He had to jump over the top of Savage, and Hogan was able to move out of the way. Here's the high angle backdrop. Next, smashing against the ropes as he does. Savage now with a scoop slam. Is he going for another elbow? Hogan is protecting. Nope, maybe not. Winning him back up to his feet. And went for the single forearm, but it wasn't enough. Jey now with the boot into the spine of Savage. There's the elbow. Jay now bringing Savage back up to a seated base, and he was going to go for a super kick on Hogan, but Hogan caught him, springs off. Oh, God's sake, this fucking game! Savage is going to block him again, isn't he? That's twice! That's twice! Savage blocked him going for the atomic leg drop. There's the pin. There, it's a breakup. Savage now with the elbows into the gut of Jimmy. Jay fighting Hogan back and ran the back of Savage as well. There's the roll through by Jey Uso on Hogan. It's only a 1 count. There's a scoop slam. They're both scoop slamming now, but again, Hogan's third attempt at a leg drop has been thwarted. Savage now with a pin. This could be enough on Jimmy. There's the 1, the 2. Jay's not going to get there in time. Oh, it's only a 2 count. Off the ropes now, in with a spear by Jey Uso on Hogan. That could be enough if Jimmy can control Savage. He didn't, because the AI in this game is dumber than glue. Savage now got an elbow in the face there by Jimmy. And that's Jay, sorry. Savage now taking Jay up into the pile driver. That could be enough, you know. Hogan taking control. Jimmy, Hogan drops into the pin. Savage did a good job of blocking off Jimmy, but Hogan wasn't able to keep him down for the 3. And we're going to see Hogan's 4th attempt at an atomic leg drop. Oh my fucking God. Attempt number 5, 5th time lucky. No one's in the way this time. Atomic leg drop by Hulk Hogan on Jey Uso. There's the pin. For the 1, the 2, and the... Oh my God. When will it end? Savage now with a scoop slam of his own gets around the back of Jey Uso. Strike in the face. And there's the baseball bat right across the back of the ankle and across the back as well. Super kick by Jey Uso on Savage. Another super kick. And you see the super kicks on the outside by Jimmy on Hogan as well. And a third inside the ring by Jay. Why is no one going for a freaking pin around here? And a 4th super kick. That's got to be enough. Surely go for the freaking pin, man. You just super kick the nuts off of him 4 times. He finally does go for the pin. Will it be enough? After wasting a little bit of time, it should... No, it's not. Okay. I'll tell you what, the idiocy of this game is unbelievable, I'll tell you. You'd think that the game has got, like, just think 1 step ahead. It can't be that difficult. Just try and think 1 step ahead of what you're doing. Big splash. The Uso splash from the top by Jimmy. There's the pin. Savage now bringing Jimmy back up. Jay's flat out on his back on the outside. Stiff clothesline. Jimmy sending Hogan over the top. Looking for the strike. Hogan comes back with a forearm. And Jay now around the back. In with the backdrop into the neck breaker. There's the pin. Savage is going to get there in time, though. I think he does. Oh, attempted spear once again by Jay. Savage was able just about to move out the way. There's a forearm into the spine, sending Jay into the ropes. Jimmy's there, though, spins him around. Spear by Jey Uso on Hogan. That, I think, ladies and gentlemen, is game, set, and match. No, it's not again. It's only a 2. Samoan drop attempted. Avoided by Savage. There's the elbows. Uppercut, super kick into the gut, and then one right into the side of their head as well. I'm not sure if these super kicks are finishers or not, because he seems to be hitting a lot of them. Big Uso splash now. He needs to go for the pin. I don't think it's going to be enough, though, because Hogan's on his feet on the outside. He's probably going to get there in time. Is he? No, he's not. Oh, but it didn't matter. Jey Uso had Hogan under control, but it still wasn't enough to keep Savage down. I mean, the bear hug probably would be enough now. I bet he taps here, but it doesn't matter because he's on the outside. No, he's not going to tap. No, he breaks free. I don't know why his brothers come out to... Well, I do know why his brothers come out to help him, I suppose. He's in a lot of pain. It makes sense to try and help him, I suppose, doesn't it, really? But... that steel chair right in the back by Jey Uso now. Back in the ring. Savage drops outside the ring. Come on, guys. Right, they're back in the ring now. Savage in control of Jimmy into the referee. Jimmy fighting back with a strike in the gut. And there's a super kick and another one to the back of the head. Rolls him over into the pin for the 1, for the 2. And still not a freaking 3. This match does never want to end. Nope. Splash missed. Hogan's back up on his feet. This is a proper AEW match, this one, isn't it? All the false finishes, tons of super kicks, loads of high-octane moments and spots, loads of finishes, another super kick. Savage looked like he just had his teeth knocked out. Spear. Jimmy with a spear. Doesn't go for the pin for some bizarre reason because the game is stupid. Savage now. Taking him up in with a scoop slam. Super kick out of nowhere by Jey. Drop kick to the grounded Savage as well. Hogan. Cheeky roll-up here. Could Hogan steal it with a cheeky roll-up? Oh, still only a 2. I don't know what's going to finish this match at this point, to be honest. Both teams have hit so many high-impact, big manoeuvres. I don't know what it's going to take to actually finish this match off. There is the backdrop into the neckbreaker. There's the pin. Can he control him? He has. It's finally enough. The Usos have pulled off the victory. Wow, there we go. Hulk Hogan then drops down to a +8 after 6 matches. Randy Savage, after that loss, moves down to a -2 after 21. We need to help him out a little bit. On to the Usos, then Jimmy gets the point. He moves up to a +3 after 11. Jey with the point moves up to a +2 after 12. And then into the tag team division, the Usos get their first point of the year. And the Mega Powers drop. So there we go, that is that one done. It took a bloody while, didn't it? It really did. Yeah, it was a lot more interesting than I expected it to be, I must admit, but there you go. So yeah, it's good. The Usos got the win, which I think is what that was what was best for the tag team division, in my opinion. They do need to be up towards the top. They're a strong tag team. They're going to be on the game for years, if not forever at this point in time, so we might as well get them as high as we possibly can. And there it was, the backdrop into the neckbreaker. And you see Jimmy was able to control Savage while Jey went in and secured the pinfall. Right then, done and dusted. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Of course, if you have, hit the like and subscribe with the good stuff. And I will see you again next time. Next one up then, Leon Slater versus AJ Styles. A bit of a precursor to the upcoming Slammiversary, is it? Or is it Bound for Glory? It's one of the two. I'm not sure which one. Right, I'll see you all later on then for Slater versus Styles. Good night.